The Calgary Flames have made a sneaky good signing in the form of Adam Klapka signing an extension with the team. It's sneaky because while Flames fans love him and know what he's about, the rest of the league hasn't been put onto how much of a force he is, so Flames fans couldn't be more ecstatic. We're going to get into all that and more in this video, but first I want to welcome you to Flames Digest. I'm Mark Griffith. If you're new around here and you love the Flames, make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the latest news, updates, reports, and rumors revolving around your Calgary Flames. We would love to welcome you to the Flames Digest family, and actually I checked YouTube. They're telling me only about a third of the people watching are subscribed. So if you could do me that favor, it really does help me out a lot. If you'd like to surprise, if we really make that push, we could hit 4K subs by the time free agency rolls around. Come on, I know you guys can do it. But let's hop straight in and talk about how it is Klapper time in Cowtown. Yes, Adam Klapka is here to stay for at least another couple years as he has signed a 2-year extension. Another check mark to tick off for this summer for Craig Conroy. Obviously, he's already locked up Matt Coronato, one of the RFAs. Klapka, he now has his next contract, and bit by bit, we're getting down to them. Next, we have Kevin Ball, we still have Zary, a couple others to go, but it is so far the summer of Craig. It is hot boy summer because it is going well. Now, if we get into this article here, so the contract is worth an AAV of 1.25, so 1.25 mil per year for this 2-year extension for Adam Klapka. What a price that is. That's a bargain. That's part of the reason why fans of the Sea of Red are just oh so ecstatic. But the Calgary Flames announced today, it was actually yesterday, that they have signed forward Adam Klapka to a 2-year extension. Klapka skated in 31 games for the Flames in 2024-25. I'm surprised that it was only 31. Scoring 6 goals and 4 assists for 10 points along with 29 penalty minutes. From April 1st until April 17th, Klapka would record 3 goals and 3 assists for 6 points, which ranked 6th on the team during the Flames' final 9 games. 6 points in his last 9 games. He was on a heater to end last year. He also averaged a career high of 12 minutes and 43 seconds of ice time while registering a team-leading 32 hits during the month of April. So not only was he an offensive presence during that last stretch of the season, those last 3 weeks or so, but he was throwing his huge 6'8" body around as well, which we just absolutely love to see. He really is a good player. This contract could end up being a steal. The Praha, Czechia native was originally signed as a free agent by Calgary on May 16th, 2022. He is the Flames AHL affiliate, the Calgary Wranglers joint top scorer with 97 points in 158 AHL contests. Yes, he is a Wranglers legend. This past May, Klapka was selected to represent Czechia at the 2025 IIHF World Championships, where he scored 2 goals and recorded an assist for 3 points in 5 appearances. Not bad for a guy who isn't supposed to be a huge offensive presence, but he really can be. So the term here, as we know, is 2 years, the AAV 1.25 mil per year. As we saw before, he's born in Praha, Czechia, back in September 14th of 2000. So he's still not even 25 years old yet. He is 6'8", 235 pounds. We love that frame the Klapper has, and he is a right shot as well. What an absolute player. What a contract. Now, Wes Gilbertson, he here tweeted out that totally fascinated by Klapka's long-term potential. The Flames are hopeful he could be on a similar trajectory to Washington's Alexei Protas, another massive man who needed some time to become a force in the NHL. Now, that's obviously in response to him saying that the Flames did obviously sign Klapka to this extension. And it's funny, I really like that comparison to Protas. I actually went to the game against the Capitals this past season, and Protas, he was obviously very good in this game. I think he ended up scoring the insurance goal for Washington in a Caps win. But Klapka was so incredible in that game. That's the most impressed I've ever been by him. If he can play more like that, I absolutely love it. Another thing to take note of here is that Rob Burnett here asked Ryan Pike after the contract, is he UFA or RFA still? Ryan Pike said, well, Klapka will be a 26-year-old RFA when his extension expires, which is good. He can't just walk away for free. You don't have to worry that we're just trading him not at this next deadline, but the one after. So overall, fantastic to see. What a signing. Sneaky good because the NHL does not know his potential and that he's going to score at least a 50 sheet next year. But let's get into some fan reactions here because let's face it, the fans are what matter most and the fans are ecstatic. I'm a big fan of the Flames and I'm ecstatic, but we have loads of great comments here from the Flames Reddit, of course. So the first one here, that's some real value. And it really is 1.25. You'd expect that to be handed out to pretty much a nobody. Well, Klapka, we know how much of a presence he is, so it is some real value. Another one here, big win. You'd be hard pressed to find better value contract in the NHL than this at $15,625 per inch. I didn't fact check that, but that is hilarious. Of course, we're talking about his height, nothing else here. Either way, his contract, I mean, wow, is all I'm going to say to that. But it is true. That was a funny comment there. Per inch, he has one of the best contracts in the league. So great to see just because he is so tall, 6'8". Oh my goodness. Another one here, bargain contract. I think if he can build on his end of season. Yes, as we just went over the stats, he was incredible in April. And if he can build off of that, you know, he's never really gotten the chance to just stick with the Flames for a long time, at least half a season. I really think he'll play the entire season. I think so far, you know, Conroy has signed 2 players that played in the AHL last year. Coronato just slightly and Klapka quite a bit, obviously, but they should both be everyday NHLers next year. Of course, we'll see what the plan is, what Huska wants, and, you know, etc. But hopefully they're both everyday NHLers. Both signed this offseason is fantastic. Another one here. What a bargain. Dude's going to take a huge step next year with the way he finished last season. Exactly kind of what the last person said, but it is just oh so true. Another one here, great value contract. Year 1 will be a great deal, and year 2 could be ludicrous value. Yes, if his trajectory just keeps going up and he really is an amazing scorer by that second year, this could be one of the best contracts in the NHL by that point. Another one here, I mean, Dwight from The Office just looking pumped. What a gift that was to throw in. Another one here, finally, some good news in my life. Love our super mutant. And that's what Klapka is. He's just so big. He really is like a super mutant. It's just so amazing to see. More here. I think this is good for him and the team. Hope he can stay healthy. I love watching him play and have loved it way more as he started to use his size advantage a bit more. And it's so true. As we saw, most hits on the team in April. It's nothing to shake your head at with, you know, players like Pospisil and Weegs on your team. So that is great to see. Another one, great news. That's exactly what it is. Pretty damn solid. Hopefully he continues to progress specifically with his skating. Yes, there's obviously rooms of improvement as there is for, you know, any professional in any profession. But Klapka, if he becomes, you know, a more solid skater, wow, he could really be even more of a presence out there on the ice. Some last ones here. Big Daddy claps. I mean, claps for Big Daddy claps. That's just amazing to see. Let's something go. That's what we all said when we saw this. Low risk signing, beauty, love Klap, hope he succeeds, as we all do. Another one said steal. It really is a bargain. Look how cheap it is. And then great signing. Let's go Klap Daddy. Man, he's got a lot of nicknames. I love Klap Daddy. I love Klap. I love Klapper. I think my favorite's Klapper, but either way, so amazing. What a signing. I think we're all pumped. We're all ecstatic. Fantastic work by Conroy. And let's just hope Klapka can have an amazing next couple of years here in the YYC. Now let's get into the comment of the day to wrap up the video, as we love to do here on the channel. It comes from yesterday's video, of course, and this is a bit of a different one, but it is kind of a special one that I wanted to share with you guys. So good old Chris Ovis here, legendary YouTuber, he said, this is the second best news I've gotten from Mark in the last 24 hours. Now I hesitated about saying this on the channel or not, but since we are the Flames Digest family, I thought I would share it. But I am actually an engaged man now. My fiance now did say yes, so I am unfortunately off the market for a lot of you guys, but no, very, very happy, very exciting. It's super cool. Not quite as exciting as Klapka signing, but it is pretty cool. I am an engaged man now and wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe like you saw here today and have a wonderful rest of your day.